students, hope you all are doing well. Today we are going to discuss about word meaning and sentence making. Uh, for second term exam, we haven't gone through any of word meaning or sentence making yet, but it's now high time that we touch this topic. There is so many words in your EFT book, but I have chosen some of the most important words for you that might come in your exam, or that is that is very common in our day-to-day life. That's not that. That's all for your exam. There will be some more to come. Yet some more to come on the way. But for today's class, I have chosen most important ones. That means there are 5 to 6 words in this class, and along with the word meaning you will have to make the sentences of this specific word. Okay, so that means you have to make at least one sentence with the given words or with the given meaningful words. Today's words are selected from a specific unit, and that is unit 27 from your EFT book. So let us go through the words first. In the chosen word, for the selected words, the first one is put on. The first one is put on. Put on means to wear. Okay, not wear, that is wear. So a sentence you can make with the word is put on your shoes, or that means wear your shoes, or put on your dress, or put on your school uniform, etc., etc. The second one is stick. Stick means a thin piece or a small piece of wood. A thin piece of wood or pole or twig. You can see there are 2 or 3 words. The meanings are here. Actually, these are synonyms. You have to write only one word for every selected word. I mean, you have to just write down only a meaning of the word. I have given 2 words here at a time just to make you understand about the synonyms, but it's not like that you have to write all the words at a time. If you find a thin piece of wood is easier than pole, you can write this one. But if you think that no, pole is the easiest one, then you can write pole. Okay, but remember, at a time you can't attempt 2 words. Okay, you have to just write one meaningful word just beside the given word. So with stick, if you find pole is easy, then okay, you can write the word pole in the bracket. So with stick, what we can make, count the sticks. Okay, number 3 is, this word is lay. L-A-Y, that means lay. Sometimes lay, lay can have different meanings in different contexts, but in your text, it is actually meant to put down or settle. If you find that put down is the easier one, okay, you can write put down. But if you think that no, I would like to go with settle, then okay, you can choose this word settle. Okay, so lay means put down or settle. Okay, so with lay, we can make a sentence like lay the mat. Okay, that means to settle the mat on the floor, or to put down the mat on the floor. The next one is straight. S-T-R-A-I-G-H-T. That is straight. Straight means, say, remember to learn the spelling of this every single word, just to make sure that whenever you are appearing for your dictation test, you have to attempt some of the hard spellings as well. Okay, so I think whatever you are going through, you have to learn it by heart, just to remember for the dictation test or spelling test. Okay, so the next one is straight. So what does it mean? It means direct or plain. That means without any curved shape. That means uncurving or unbending. Okay. When we teachers comment you that write straight, go straight. Okay, that means go with the direction. That means do it in a direct manner. or in a plain way. Okay, so that means straight indicates direct or plain. So with straight you can write a sentence like draw a straight line. That means draw a plain line. That means draw a uncurved line or unbending line. Okay, then the last but not at least, I repeat, last but not least, that means many more words yet to come on the way. Okay, it's just for today's class. Okay, so you can take it for granted. So the last one is pick up. Pick up means pick up. The meaning of this word is look up or advance. You don't need to write the both of the words at a time. You just have to mention any one, what you find easier. If you think that okay, I would like to go with look up, okay, you can. If you think that no, I find advance is more interesting, then okay, you can write this word advance. So with pick up you can make a sentence like pick up the towel. Okay, that means to advance the towel or to look up the towel. So these are the few words that that might have a strong possibility to come appear in the exam. See, many of you asked me that, Miss, should we make the sentence with the meaning? No, you have to make the sentence with the given word. Okay, not the meaning of that word. I mean the given word. You have to write the meaning of the word just beside the given word, and of course in a bracket. What? In, of course, in a bracket. Okay, you have to quote the meaning of the word, and then you have to write the sentence with the given word. See, if in your exam put on is given, okay, you have to write the meaning of the put on, that means to wear, but the sentence you can't make the sentence with the meaning to wear. You have to make the sentence with the given word, and that is put on. For example, see, you can't write that wear your shoes. You have to write down the sentence with the given word, that is put on. That means put on your, that will be a word, a sentence like put on your dress or put on your shoes. For second one, stick. Stick means a thin a small piece of wood. So you can't make sentence with the bracket, the word in a bracket. You have to make the sentence with the given word. Okay, not the meaning of the word. Like stick means pole, it can be a meaning that is pole. You can make sentence like gather the pole, or lay the pole, or count the poles. You have to write gather the stick, or collect the sticks, or lay the sticks. Okay, or pick up the sticks, or count the sticks. You have to make the sentence with the given word. What? Given word stick, not the meaning of the word pole, or not with the synonyms. Okay, so that's all for today. You at a time you don't need to write the two meanings or the two synonyms. You just have to go with the only one meaning of the word that you find easier one, that you find the smoother one. Okay, so you don't need to attend all the synonyms that are given in your text, or that are given in the board. So that's all for today. Hope we will meet on the next class. So till then, stay well.